Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to American Championship Pro Wrestling, the 5th installment. I am your host, Acpw Monroe, and this is my co-host Chris. Alright, we're going to head back down the ringside now for Chris Crude versus Ron Starr. We had to really reinforce the ring for this one, folks.
We need Chris Crude's music, Chris Crude's music.
Well, he was definitely chiseled out of stone, and that's footstone. For Fred Footstone, he was chiseled out of Fred Footstone.
Devin, he is everything that we look for in a talent. He is charismatic, he is sexy, and he is talented. Look at it. Look at the ladies. They're tearing off their tops. They're throwing their panties in the ring. Thank God there's security here, because this is a children's show.
Now let's get down to the ring for Chris Crude. He's got some comments for us.
Did you see his van earlier? It was rocking. It was rocking. I saw 3 girls get out of it. He came out and said, bring on 5 more. I'm still hungry, Daddy.
You're going to bust a blood vessel, Timothy Idol. I've never seen somebody so excited over somebody like Chris Crude.
Let the man talk.
I am a very, oh my God, very special treat for the young ladies. Obviously, you see the towel and water bottle in Christy Rivera's hands. That's not to keep her cool, no. That's to get in the ring and oil down the sexiest body in wrestling. So if there's any lovely young ladies that would like a shot, go ahead and put your hands up. That go back there? Stand up so I can see. Stand up, stand up. Come on up. I asked for a lovely young lady. You're not even I'm sorry, make the lights on. I could not see it a little better. I'm sorry. Maybe it's just my eyes, but obviously the loveliest young lady in this building is right here, Miss Chrissy Rivera.
Rivera, a beautiful woman. He's exactly right.
Tongue-tied, and it's no wonder if you would have heard what he was doing in that van earlier, brother.
Chris Crude flexing the huge biceps.
Look at that bicep. Look at that. Look at the physique. This guy is freaking jacked. Look at this. Look at the back muscles. Look at his core. His core is shaped. He's cut from stone. He's like a Greek god.
Just last night in Washington, D.C., this man walked away with all kinds of honors in the GNC Rock Bodybuilding competitions. Form, presentation, and an outstanding figure.
I heard
Unbelievable.
when Michelangelo carved David, his inspiration was none other than the man, Chris Crude.
Timothy Idol, let me tell you something. Chris Crude might be a lot of things, but he's not genetically made of stone. Looks like the nephew of Abdullah the Butcher, if you ask me.
I hope they fire this ring announcer. He has too much energy.
He is bloody.
Too charismatic.
Weighing in at only 227
Working harder than the gym. Look at that. He is like a moving Sanchez.
Let's see if Chris Crude can back us up in the ring and back his talk up.
Look at the traps. Look at the depth.
They go all the way around. That is impressive.
The sexiest man in all of wrestling, Chris Crude.
Well, that's arguably the sexiest man in professional wrestling.
I heard they're having Congress hearings. Congress is having hearings because Chris Crude might be using illegal substances to alter his body. I don't know if this is true or not.
Hey, listen, Lord is no longer a foreign substance that you cannot inject in your body. That is a legal substance. Lord is perfectly able to be injected. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know how a beautiful young lady like like Chrissy Rivera got herself tied up with Chris Crude. Here comes Rod Star.
Now look at this fat slob. This fat slob, Chris Crude. No place in the ring with the physique like Chris Crude.
Rod Star, big punches.
I feel like I'm watching Adonis versus Duel Butcher here. Or for all you Greek mythology guys, maybe this is more like Apollo against Buddha. That's what I look like here.
It's more like Rod Star, former world champion, legend, indie professional wrestler against Chris Crude. That's what it looks like.
Chris Crude needs his protein. You need protein to repair your muscles after a hard workout in the gym. That's what he's doing. He's getting his protein from that hot dog. 600 grams. He's on a strict diet of
And that's just breakfast. Now I have it on good authority that he is slim fast to get on this kind of shake. He had a shake in the morning, and what goes better with shake is scrambled eggs, pancakes, bacon, and hash browns. Then he had a shake in the middle of the day, and of course for lunch he had another shake, and what better than shake than a cheeseburger and french fry?
This is the kind of guy that I would love to manage. What a talent. How dedicated is he to the sport? How dedicated is he to his own body?
Well, the only thing I see shaking right now is the upper body of Chris Crude.
Well, you would see Rod Stars, except he's wearing a shirt.
Chris Crude telling the fans that he's cute, and Rod Star doesn't think he's cute. Rod Star with a big southpaw left hand. You're exactly right, Timothy B. Idol.
He better hope he doesn't lose his hand in his afro.
Shoots himself off the top rope. Big forearm to the face.
Fight a left-handed man because you don't know where he's coming from.
Big clothesline.
I heard that's his eating hand.
Chris Crude taking a little rest outside here in the ring. Taking a breather, excuse me.
Now this is where his personal trainer comes in. This is where the conditioning comes in. He can take that breather because he's got to bring his heart rate down. He's going too high. He knows from all those hours on the treadmill. You got to bring it down. You got to cool down before you can bring it back up.
This isn't a match for him. This is just a cardio workout.
Exactly.
Well, Chris Crude needs it. Chrissy Rivera on the microphone now.
I only roll with winners, and you just lost.
What's going on here?
Winners, that means me. I'm one of the winners.
She rolls with winners, not the guys that work at the drive-thru at Burger King. This girl's all, she's for real. Chris Crude just got dumped, it looks like, by Chrissy Rivera.
I don't think Chris Crude's going to stand for this one bit. He just needs some more protein to repair his muscles.
But wait a minute here, I don't know what's going on. You know the craftiness of Chris Crude. Let's see what's going to happen here.
Oh, I don't like the look in her eyes. She's a she-devil. She's a Jezebel.
Chris Crude, this is a beautiful, this is a swerve. This is a big swerve to get Rod Star's attention. She sprayed that bottle in his eye, and Chris Crude with a clothesline.
She doesn't look as, she's not as dumb as she looks, obviously.
She doesn't look as dumb as... How did I go again?
Oh, wait a minute, 2, 3, we got him. Chris Crude wins it.
Chris Crude just beat the former ECBW champion.
My God, that's disgusting.
Do you know what you want? Do you know how to get there? Do you even have the tools to get there? Well, come see us. The Underground will take you there.
Okay, taking you right back to ringside right now, we have Zach Conner versus Chris Wilde.
Keep an eye on that Noel Harlow.
Fans of ACPW, tonight you're going to witness the Rook Zach Conner, along with Noel Honey Harlow, taking on the full release Chris Wilde. You see, if you don't know, him and I go way back. We trained together, and then we traveled together, and we took 2 different paths to get where we are today. He took the path of trying to babyface everybody, while I chose to do whatever it took to get the job done. Obviously, I've gotten the job done. So Chris Wilde, tonight, your path leads right back to me like it always has. You and I, one-on-one. Let me just tell you, the Rook Zach Connor with Noelle Honey Harlow, we always end up on top.
Now making his way out of the ring from Claremont, USA, weighing 228 pounds, with the queen of the cat flight, Noelle Harlow, the Rook, Zach Connor.
Now Zach Connor, here's a young talent. This kid's got it all. He's got the looks, he's got the moves, and he's got the big. He's even got music.
And here he comes, the very, very charismatic, very cocky, the Rook, Zach Connor, with the very, very voluptuous, beautiful queen of the cat fight, Noelle, the Honey Harlow.
I am the full release Chris Wilde, and I'm still on my quest to make an impact in the ACPW. So on my way here, I was thinking, what better way than to take out the lowest piece of trash that hides in every locker room that I've been to around the country. That's right, you know him as the Rook, Zach Connor. Zach Connor, you've been going all over the world trying to wrestle, trying to be this big superstar. Well, what better place than right here in the ACPW for the full release Chris Wilde to climax on you.
And his opponent, weighing at 180 pounds, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Chris Wilde.
You hear the rock and roll music? That's the very well the lifestyle Chris Wilde leads. Rock and roll. Very young and charismatic Chris Wilde.
He looks like he stepped in a manhole every step he takes, you know? This guy, my 2-year-old nephew's taller and tougher than this toothpick. This is easy work for Zach Connor.
You know, why don't you tell him that in the parking lot, Timothy Beyond? I'm tired of you running around here running your mouth. Let's get to the ring here and take care of business. And why don't you be a man and call this match right down the middle instead of taking favors?
You want me to be a broadcast journalist? That's fine. Let's talk about the history. These guys trained together. They came up together. At one time, they were good friends. But if you hear Zach Connor, he had some choice words for Chris Wilde. He said they took 2 different paths. Chris took the path of being the nice guy, playing by the rules. Zach, of course, took the path to success. And now they collide once again.
The path Zach took was hooked up with Noelle Harlow as his manager, and it all went big time or sour from there, depending on your outlook. Maybe Wilde needs to enforce some managerial services. I heard you're available.
I don't manage anybody shorter than me.
Well, Chris Wilde with a headlock, spinning into a hammerlock. You're going to see a great wrestling match, despite what they say. Zach Connor in that hammerlock. Reversely pushes on him. Zach Connor saying he wants nothing to do with that. And the beautiful queen of the cat fight.
Physique is Zach Connor, and Noelle loves it. She's sweating. Hey, you see these two? What?
I know you're an expert at this, but is my imagination, or is that an athletic sock sticking out of the tights of Chris Wilde?
Is that at what?
An athletic sock. It's kind of Q-shaped.
Yeah. Looks like he stuffs his pants.
Maybe that's the path he took.
Well, I couldn't say anything about that because I'm not an expert on looking at men's nether regions.
Oh, you lie. So
beautiful arm drag. There's another beautiful arm drag with Chris Wilde.
Oh, beautiful.
Arm drag. This guy is wrestling. Oh, and Zach Connor takes the low road, trying to get out of there. Oh, Chris Wilde's got a hair full of hair.
What kind of sportsmanship is that?
Chris Wilde on the ropes getting a big punch. Another right hand to the face. He's got
asking the fans, huh?
Because he cares about the fans. They paid their money to come see him. Another arm drag. And Chris Wilde definitely in command of this one.
Did you see Noel and Zach in the back? Have you seen them in the locker room? They're all over each other. And I gotta tell you, I'm a little bit jealous.
She is a hottie.
And of course, anything with Idol is a little bit.
Unbelievable. You guys sound like the honeymooners over here.
Yeah, keep running your mouth, buddy, to the moon.
Let's get back to the action here. Chris Wilde has the arm bar on the Rook, Zach Connor. A big chop to the chest. He's tearing off that shirt, that singlet, laying in the chops.
Across the physique, the naturally jacked, vascular body of Zach Connor.
Oh, Chris Wilde, oh, he got caught. And the experience of Zach Wilde.
Well, they see, experience isn't too much of a factor. Like I said, if you were listening, jerk, these two came up together. They started together.
Unbelievable.
It's an intelligence issue. And the intelligence is, and look at Noel choking. Chris Wilde behind the referee's back. What a team, what a pair.
They are definitely a good pair here at American Championship Pro Wrestling. And my name's Chuck Richards, is not the jerk. And he's
The jerk. Man, did you see the outfit tonight?
ooh, unbelievable.
Own towel now, you know?
Zach Connor with the cover. And the referee perhaps a little slow. Zach Connor complaining to the ref. Slow 2 count on J.W. Medina's part.
Shoddy job all night, you know what I mean? Letting people get tasered, letting people get hit with microphones in the back of the head.
And the fans are clapping, and they're strictly behind Chris Wilde here.
Wilde having a conniption fit, but taking those straight right hands to the face.
Big straight left right hands, 2.
Noel growing a little frustrated also with the ref's count. Zach's got to take it in stride, though. He's got to keep his head on his shoulders if he wants to come out of this with a win.
Perhaps the ref a little too slow for Zach Connor's taste. Springboard up to a high cross body.
See, yeah, exactly. Here's the intelligence issue. Right when Chris Wilde should be up, he should be getting that count. He is not. And now Noel is up in the apron, and Zach,
And that's what happens. The referee needs to turn his back. Noel is interfering here.
and talk about the two separate roads. That's it. That's the road Zach Connor takes. And now Chris Wilde is, oh my, how do you kick out of the loop?
A 2 count. He kicked out Chris Wilde after the interference. The referee had his back turned.
See, Devin, I told you he stuffs his drawers. He had candy in
I
there.
think the ref was counting how many lumps he saw in the
Enough about the nether regions. Perverts. I'm working with 2 perverts here. You see what I have to deal with? I'm trying to call a match.
trying to take Noel, okay? Because, you know, hey, you know, I'll be able to calculate.
Get some close up.
And the Rooks, yeah, the Rook, Zach Connor. Let's get to the ring here. You know what? The Rook, Zach Connor stomping on the throat, choking him with his boot.
Look at Chris Wilde trying to show some life, trying to rally these morons behind him. I don't think it's going to do him a bit of good.
You know, these people paid their hard-earned money to get a ticket here. I don't know why you keep insisting on calling them mongoloids and morons. And a beautiful, and looks like he grabbed it by the hair. But guess what? An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
These people are using my hard-earned money. Hard-earned tax.
Beautiful neck breaker.
That guppy
Kick out.
needs to come to these shows. Don't get it twisted.
And perhaps Timothy Vieira showing his unappreciation of the fans of ACPW. Oh, what a big spear! The Rook, Zach Connor with a big spear.
Did you see that? I mean, he hit him like hitting the wall. I mean, he twisted the body of Chris Wilde before it went down. He could have a jerk back, a pinch disc. You never know.
But it looks like Chris Wilde's not facing 1 person, but 2. With the beautiful Noel at ringside, it's like a 2-on-1 handicap match here.
Well, seemed to sure like that spear of Zach's, didn't she?
I think she takes that spear on the
And here you hear the fans here in the underground here in Upland, PA, ACPW. They're solely behind Chris Wilde.
He would have been down with that spear, but he got the foot on the ropes. That's the inexperience.
And look at this beautiful vertical suplex. Zach Connor slingshot him on the top rope. And there you have it. Call it what you will, but that move will hurt a lot of people. A beautiful DT leg drop off the turnbuckle.
And he is in a bad section of town right now. If that ref turns his back, which he does, of course, he is in trouble. The vicious eye heels. You ever been kicked by a stiletto heel?
No, I have not.
Last night I was kicked out of the club by a stiletto here, and let me tell you, it hurts. It hurts bad.
Well, let's perhaps get to the match here, and let's not talk about your nightlife affairs. And there's the cover 2. And the Rook, Zach Connor, once again upset with J.W. Medina, the referee. The referee is right now getting distracted by the beautiful Noelle.
And here's the thing, even if Zach doesn't get the pins, he knows frequent pins wears out Chris Wild. It takes energy, it takes breath to kick out of those pins, and the much bigger Zach Connor, putting all his weight on the smaller Chris Wild, takes it out of him, and now he's got a vicious camel clutch locked in.
He's got the camel clutch locked in. The referee trying to check to see if Chris Wild wants to tap out or submit.
Hey, better timekeeper better have the bell ready because it looks like this is the end.
The fans are going wild here. Chris Wild, pardon the pun, he's got a couple elbows. He's driving an elbow to the gut, shoots himself off the ropes, and he gets caught in a big spine buster.
Beautiful.
Unbelievable. Just when you thought that Chris Wild was going to come back, Zach Connor takes him right down.
If there's such a thing as a textbook spine buster, Zach Connor just pulled it off.
Beautiful. You're absolutely right. That was a beautiful maneuver.
And now he's going up. This is what he likes to call the Con Air. It's a flying elbow. See, he told you.
That's right. He's calling out for the.
He's from Timothy.
That's right.
And this is where the fans.
Oh, and he missed a big Con Air off the top rope. He missed it. Chris Wild coming outside to the top himself. The fans are behind him.
Noelle better step in. This is going to be trouble.
This is unbelievable. Chris Wild on the top. He goes diving headbutt. Oh my goodness, he hit the diving headbutt.
When you dive 15 feet and hit a man with your head, you're
Two. Oh. And we had a 2 count after that beautiful move off the top rope, the diving headbutt after the Rook. Zach Connor went for the Con Air and missed it.
This is a hell of a match right here.
Unbelievable.
This may be one of the best matches of the evening. These guys are going tooth and nail. They used to be friends, so there's personal issues at stake in this one. Pride, personal issues.
Oh, big clothesline to the back of the head.
You ever been hit in the back of the head with a big arm?
Yes, I have. It was, I don't want to talk about it. It was a few years ago.
Well, were you ever the same?
A little too drunk and a little, the bouncer was a whole big thing. Cigar, some fishnet stockings. I don't want to talk about it.
We're making up stories.
Chris Wild with a big head scissor right into the turnbuckle. Zach Connor's head goes slamming into the turnbuckle. Chris Wild going to the top. Will he go to the walls? Gorilla Monsoon said it. He's going for a tornado DDT.
No. That's
Zach Connor spinning around.
The size comes in. He couldn't get the bigger man over right there.
Not just that, but he's been working on his midsection. He didn't have the muscle strength to fit him around fast enough to get the velocity going.
That's a good point.
Of course it is. I made it.
Oh, and Chris Wild, what, perhaps.
I was just going to say it, Devin, but you talked faster.
Perhaps.
I talk fast to get anything in.
That's right. You know why? Because it's under my contract that I called this match down the middle instead of being perverse. And I think Chris Wild went to the well one too many times for a flying leg drop. And Zach Connor's got him in a spinning toe hold.
Shades of the Ninja Boy.
Woo! The figure 4 leg lock and J.W. Medina in perfect position.
It looks like this could be the end here.
J.W. Medina, the referee in this contest, is checking vigilantly to see if Chris Wild's going to submit. And the fans are going wild for Chris Wild as he's not going to give in.
Now look at this, Devin. I know you got to respect this. Here's where we come into play. Here's where the manager's time to shine. You help out. Oh, it looks like Chris Wild.
Oh, that was a vicious clip to the knee.
I mean, Noelle has been frequently involved in this matchup, and that's what you got to do. Not only is your job as a manager to get the matches.
Well, the referee needs a kicker out of here.
You have to motivate, you have to prepare, and you have to execute.
And you got to be hands-on in all aspects.
And I love when Noelle's hands-on.
In your dreams, pal.
Chris yelling no. He doesn't want the ref to get it mistaken.
The referee should have kicked Noelle out of here a long time ago. There's no need for interference, but blatant interference, and now Chris Wild, this might cost Chris Wild the matchup here.
Why would the referee kick her out when she was letting him stare at, or dress.
Well, the referee doesn't get paid to stare at dress. He gets paid to referee a match.
Good. Shoot, I paid just so I'll get the dress. So would I.
It looks like the ref caught him red-handed. But he's not enforcing it. No authority, huh? No credibility. I don't respect this ref one bit.
J.W. Medina needs to get his act together here. I know this is a tough match for him. It's a great matchup.
Kick there. Referee has lost all control.
Referee is totally at a loss for anything.
In a law and disorder. I mean, remember when that guy got tased? How about that? We should have new tag champions,
I know, unbelievable. It's just chaos here.
And now we're seeing more punishment. Not quite taser, massive punishment. More punishment. Now Chris Wilde firing back.
Chris Wilde with the right hand, exchanging the blows.
Look at those right in the side. Oh!
Here we go.
I guess the ref played no both blows though.
Beautiful. A la Matt Hardy. In a twist of fate type of maneuver. Two. What's going on? The referee, J.W. Medina, just got distracted by the beautiful Noel.
It looks like Noel pulled the foot. And now Chris Wilde's having enough. He's having a fit. You hit a lady, you know sort of
That's it. You hit her, man. She deserves it. She deserves a punch in the eye. Oh, it's Chris Wilde with a boot to the gut. Zach Hunter reversing. Sunset split.
Back body drop.
Yes, he did. Oh, he's got him covered too. He got it.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Oh,
what
man.
a talent. And all the teamwork.
Ladies and gentlemen.
You heard it from our extremely charismatic ring announcer, your winner, Zach Hunter.
If you want to sponsor an ACPW event or have your commercial on Acpw TV, contact us at
acpwrestling.com or call the number at the bottom of your screen. Okay, back down the ringside, folks. We got the ladies' man himself, Mark Smart, versus the powerful Chris Steele.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to American Championship Pro Wrestling. This is Chuck Richards. Right now, I'm going to bring in a man who was involved in a very controversial match last time here on Revolution TV. Let's bring him in, Chris Steele, and along with Chris Steele is his mentor, Donnie Allen. Come on in, fellas.
How you doing, brother?
How you doing, man?
Good to see you. Well, last time, me and Mark Smart, being the bum that he is, smacked me in the head with a chain to go over. Beat me 1, 2, 3, ref didn't see it, typical Mark Smart. This time, I got my buddy Donnie Allen, learning from the best here.
Chris, you've got all the potential in the world. Tonight, that potential is going to be realized. Mark Smart, I know your game. I know how you work. Maybe you could get over last time because I wasn't around to keep an eye on this guy. But tonight is going to be a different story. He knows how to wrestle. He doesn't have to shortcut like you do. He's been to the King Kong Bundy School of Devastation, and I'm teaching him what I know. Tonight, different story. And if you try to pull anything, it's not going to happen.
All right, now entering the ring, weighing at 235 pounds from Brookhaven, Pennsylvania, Chris Steele with Don E. Allen.
This is Chuck Richards once again on Revolution TV, American Championship Pro Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce the next man right now. You might not agree with his tactics, you might not agree with the way he gets the job done, but here he is, Mark Smart.
First of all, what is your name?
I'm Chuck Richards.
Okay, Chris, listen, I don't like the way you dress. I don't agree with the way you dress, but I don't critique you on that, now do I?
No,
okay,
sir.
that's what I thought. Anyway, stand over there, because you see, the spotlight goes on me. The spotlight goes on Mark Smart, just like it did when I pinned Chris Steele last time, 1, 2, 3. Now listen, Donnie Allen, it's about you now. It was about you last time, and you set that little mealy-mouthed punk Chris Steele out to try to get the job done. You couldn't. So Donnie, I want you this time, but unfortunately, you're injured. So who are you going to bring out this time? You're going to bring out Chris Steele again? I beat him last time, Donnie. What else more do I have to prove? You think you're better than me because you've been on ECW? Well, I've been on WWE SmackDown. You think you're better than me because you're the PWI 500? Well, I am in pro wrestling magazines. Every month they come out. Donnie, I'm better than you. I could beat you at shuffleboard, and I could beat you in the ring. I can take women from you. I'm better looking. Now, I never claimed to be a movie star, but I am better looking than most of them, and I know I'm better looking than you. That's why tonight, I'll beat up your student, I'll beat you up, and then I'll probably leave with your girlfriend, Donnie, because I hate you. And you know what? I hate you too, so get lost, punk.
And this opponent, weighing in 193 and 1/2 pounds, from Shaker Heights, Ohio, Mark Smart.
You guys smell like a bunch of crap out here. I'm the guy with good looks. You're a wizard of chin straps. I am Mark Smart. I am the house who will cheer for your ability. Speaking of punks, we got Chris Steele. Hey, Chris, didn't I beat you last time? Fair and square. Chris, what did I play with you? He brought Mr. Don E. Allen. You know, come on, guys. Oh, you know, you might not be close. I'd like to try it. There's one plug. You guys may know Sandman. You know these, right? You know, Axelrod, Taz, Kevin Soul. I want you to club with them. It's the Kid Donnie Allen Fight Club and Criminal. So, Donnie, watch your back. I hear this is going to be a pure wrestling match. Donnie's a ready to fight. Shut up! So, we're going to make this a pure wrestling match. So, take those shits off, boy. I'm not going to get you. Donnie, you're not shutting those people.
This young up-and-comer with a great mentor, Donnie Allen, taking on Mark Smart. Mark's a great mentor. Yes, he is. Donnie Allen's one of the best in the Indies.
Well, I gotta tell you, no longer is the Well-Hung Warriors, in existence. Nowadays, Mark Smart has aligned himself with the man we just saw leave with a big W, and that is Zach Connor. And together, they've been making quite an impact here.
Definitely, you're absolutely right, but let's get to the ring here, and let's just clear for the record, Mark Smart used a chain last week on Steel on Revolution TV. He hit Chris Steele with a steel chain to win, so it wasn't a fair and square deal, very controversial, and there's a rematch taking place right now tonight.
And look at the physique. You know, Steele has to be intimidated by Mark Smart's physique.
Or lack thereof.
Words actually come out of your mouth. Did I hear that right?
I mean, look at the abs. Look at the definition.
I'm still looking.
You know, if you took that Whopper with cheese out of your mouth a little bit longer, you'd be able to come here and call the match with us.
Please tell me Toby isn't calling me fat again.
I eat Wendy's with a Diet Pepsi. Let's get to the ring here.
4 quarter pounders and a Diet Coke doesn't count as a healthy meal. Tons. But we all can't be tan, masculine, and sexy like myself. Lock up here.
Yeah, collar and elbow tie up. Chris Steele with the upper hand here in strength.
Now what has Donnie Allen told this Chris Steele? What's he told him? That he can't already figure out on his own? What knowledge could Donnie Allen possibly offer? I mean, he was a nobody in some jobber thing that
tie a headband.
That's right. That's right.
You read it.
Who's ever heard of this ECW? Big hip toss by Steele. I guarantee you he didn't. Yeah, exactly. ECW. Jobber fed.
Well, isn't that your place of employment where you're handing out tickets, handing out flyers in the parking lot of ECW Arena? But that's a different story. Donnie Allen is a great mentor, and he told Chris Steele that he has all the potential in the world. And Mark Smart is on a wrong path using that chain last time. Hopefully Donnie Allen's here. Oh, there it is! Donnie Allen with a big punch right to the face, and that's what Mark Smart gets.
Catering to the fans. That's what you get.
And although I have not agreed with you at all tonight, I do agree with you there, Timothy Idol. The experience, you can't draw with the fans too much, or you'll end up just like Chris Steele's doing right now.
If you look around, we got ECW around, big drop kick.
Beautiful.
We got Donnie Allen We got roadkill at the concession stand. We got ECW all around. And I gotta tell you, hell of a fight he had.
We got Lance Storm, Teddy Fine, we've got Drew Blow, we've got everybody here. It's a great night of professional wrestling. But that is not roadkill at the hot dog guy. That's the guy from ZZ Top. Donnie Allen is exactly here what he said he was going to be, to maintain order and make sure that Chris Steele gets a fair shot at Mark Smart.
I don't think there's any such thing as a fair shot when you're there with a talent like Mark Smart, especially when Zach Connor's watching his back from the back.
Here he comes, going for that ankle slam.
Big Olympic slam there.
And Mark Smart definitely in control. Here's the cover. 1, 2. 2 count only. J.W. Medina, the referee for this night, for this great matchup. Donnie Allen in the corner, cheering on his young upstart, Chris Steele.
Did you say chewing on or cheering on?
I said cheering on, man. This is not in my contract to take this abuse from either one of you. So let's get to the matchup.
Tell me what's in your...
A lot of money and a lot of prestige and not a lot of perverts.
You better get on him there.
Beautiful.
Maybe he did learn a thing or two from Donnie Allen. But I gotta tell you, it's not gonna be enough to get the job done. Chicks dig Mark Smart. Chicks dig it. That's what...
Big kick to the chest and a...
Look at that.
Standing neck breaker.
The bump and grind before the big neck breaker.
2 count. 2 count only. And the fans right now showing their support for Mark Smart, if you know what I mean.
Especially the chicks.
Yeah, who cares about the fans? Unless they're good-looking women and they're hanging out with you after the show. That's really all that matters. Doesn't matter if you win, doesn't matter if you lose, doesn't matter if you have a goal. It only matters if you have a honey waiting after the show.
Well, then it looks like you struck out because there's going to be no honey waiting for you after the show. Maybe a Big Mac.
No honey's here.
You know what? I've tried to be straight and narrow all night, but these guys are getting under my skin. And please excuse me if I go a little overboard. Mark Smart whips a mid-Irish whip reversal. And Chris Steele with it. Oh, Mark Smart with a beautiful, beautiful Hurricane Rana.
Big twisted head scissors.
Another one. And Mark Smart pleased with him. Smell himself here.
He's going to the well for a third time.
Blade smack to the face, disrespect. Chris Steele has a fire, big clothesline. And perhaps Mark Smart was doing a little too much jaw jack and cover 2.
See, but he was firmly in control. That's when it's time to jaw jack. Not when you're taking your first swing at the guy, asking the fans, should I swing at him? Should I swing at him? What are you, stupid? Yes!
Why don't you tell all 60,000 people that they're stupid? Big power slam on Chris Steele.
Man, you know, every time you talk about the crowd, it expands more than your gut does at an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Look at this big fat guy. He's so tall, his head's coming out of the top of his head.
Unbelievable lack of respect for the fans here, the hard-paying working fans of Upland, PA.
An ugly PA, yes, I know, it is ugly PA.
Yeah, there's 30,000 people here. That's $1 for each dollar you paid for a hooker.
Well, you are not paying attention. I don't pay for hookers. I collect the money from the hookers. You understand what I'm saying?
Unbelievable show of lack of respect.
Speaking of which, you owe me some money, man.
Lack of respect. That's another story, folks.
$20,000 you owe me, and when I'm not going to get that money.
Chuck, your comedic timing is impeccable. But look, Donnie Allen knocked right off the apron. Roll up. And that is it, Scott.
Thank you. I'll take the microphone back, Timothy B. Idol. I don't know whose idol you are, but let me tell you, Chris Steele with the victory here.
Oh, look, here comes the move. What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Unbelievable. Let's get some security out here.
What did I tell you, Chuck? Where Mark Smart is, Jack Connor is not far behind. Donnie Allen, that old jerk.
Here comes Donnie Allen to help things out.
What does that geriatric getting involved for? The nursing home has closed time. You gotta be lights out at 8 o'clock.
And why don't you tell Donnie Allen to his face he's a geriatric?
In a few years, when we're better friends. And now they're laying him out. They're laying out Donnie Allen. They're laying out Steele. And there ain't a thing the old sportsmanship at its finest. This is class.
You're disrespectful.
Show some respect.
What a blatant show of disrespect. Donnie Allen.
Look at these men shaking hands like true sportsmen. Class, class. And look at Noel. What a high knee. Class, class. I was talking about, yeah, Noel. I like her high knee. And look at that. Showing the old geriatric vet from some jobber vet called ECW what it's all about.
Blatant disrespect. Donnie Allen, that's no way to treat a veteran in his business for ECW. And maybe when you get the guts, you'll tell Donnie Allen to his face where he belongs.
Look where me and a vet's gotten him. Next to some nobody. Next to some tall drink of nothing. Are you supposed to be selling?
I don't know what's going on here. My voice is out of here.
You know, before we came out here, you warned me. You said ACPW was mayhem. You said it was crazy. And you were right. For once tonight, you were right.
Donnie Allen, there's no way to disrespect him. Let's get Donnie Allen and Chris Steele over here.
Back to the nursing home, old man. Lights out at 8.
They're so mad they can't even get out of here.
Donnie Allen, I hate you. And I proved tonight, and Zach Connor proved tonight, how much we hate you and how much we hate this crappy little Fed. And Chris Steele, don't you think that this chain, this cold hard steel, isn't coming to get you next time? You were lucky. But you know what, Zach? The plan all came together, didn't it, brother?
Yes. You see, ACPW, I told you before. I told you, Chris Wilde was going down, and he went down. And now, we conquered singles. Now we're coming to get the crappy tag straps in this crappy Fed. Because we are the best, and we always end up on top. Let's get out of this dump.
If you would like to raise money for your club, charity, or special event, please visit us at
acpwrestling.com or at the number at the bottom of your screen. On the ringside right now, we have the Gemini Trojans with Chris Wilde versus Jude, Devin Moore, and Sabotage. AB?
This one's going to be action-packed, folks. Check it out.
Hello, people. This is Rolling Thunder with ACPW Revolution TV, and I'm here to introduce these gentlemen. Come on in, fellas.
ACPW fans, this is Chris Wilde, and these are
the Gemini Trojans.
And we're here to make an impact in ACPW wrestling. From day one, we've set out to do that. Singles competition, I can handle that. Tag team competition, see how big these guys are? And three-ways, nobody does three-ways better on the East Coast than us three. We like to call ourselves independent wrestling's best kept secret. Tell them, Jeremy.
And ACPW, you're looking at the finest you're gonna get. We're ready for any challenge that ACPW can throw at us. We're ready for it, and we'll do it today, and we'll do it all the time.
Bring the best.
Your next match this evening is a six-man tag match. First team for Philadelphia, weighing at 165, Chris Wilde. His tag team partners from Hollywood, California, the Gemini Trojans.
This match.
Their opponents this evening, Devin Moore, Jude, and Sabotage.
Victorious Devin Moore, Jude, and a newcomer here to ACPW by the name of Sabotage. What do you think of these guys, TJ O'Doyle?
Well, I've never seen Sabotage before, but I have heard big things about him. Devin Moore, of course, we've seen what he can do in the ACPW ring. Devin Moore, an incredibly talented individual, and Jude coming to us from the CZW school, which is not an easy school, guys.
They're definitely giving up weight here. I'll tell you what, these Gemini Trojans, they're big boys. Devin Moore, he's a great cruiserweight. And he's got some fresh guys in there with him, Sabotage and Jude and CJ. What do you think's going to happen? What do you think the outcome's going to be in this one?
I think we're going to see hard-hitting moves and suplexes. I think we're going to see lightning quick speed with drop kicks, head scissors, all sorts of high-flying. The crowd wins in this one. This is definitely a crowd winner.
Definitely what they paid to come see. These guys are going to leave it in the ring and give their money's worth to these fans of ACPW.
The Gemini Trojans are identical to this one. Locks up with Jude from the get-go. Showing his power, just tosses Jude down. Jude's definitely trying to stay away from his power.
Referee Jimmy Hayes warning about the hair pulling. Devin Moore definitely jaw-jacking with the fans.
There was no hair pull there. He just used sheer power.
And Chris Wilde getting this crowd pumped up here. It's a big crowd tonight in the underground in Upland, Pennsylvania, as we have American Championship Pro Wrestling action like you've never seen before. And here we go, calling up with tie-up, coming up with Jude. And I think it's Jeremy Trojan in the ring. And he just, wow, manhandled.
All the way to the outside.
It wasn't real smart.
Absolutely not a good idea to match muscle. That's like punching a brick wall.
But you just have to think in this matchup, the guys that are a little skinnier, a little thinner, might be able to go a little bit longer.
Not necessarily. You got to think when you're in the gym, you're going from machine to machine. That's a cardio workout right there in itself. Jude with the side headlock here on one of the Gemini Trojans. Gemini Trojan backs him up against the ropes, knocks him off. Tilt twirl lands on his feet, kick in the stomach, into the corner, up and up.
Oh, he sends Jude over the turnbuckle. Jude going on the top rope here. High fly, wrist maneuver, and look at the strength. Boy slam here. The brute strength of the Gemini Trojans is just shown through as Jude just went for a ride over the big shoulders, and there's a big right meat hook.
Did you say knee hook?
Yeah, meat hook.
A meat hook.
That is a meat hook right there and a half. And here comes the tag.
Double whip off.
Double backdrop. Big double back body drop. Here comes Devin Moore and Sabotage to break up the count. Jimmy Hayes has his hands full. He's going to have to maintain control of this match the whole time.
6 guys, good luck. Tagging to Chris Wilde.
And look at the technical display, the well-oiled machine, if you will. These guys are tagging in and out like they've been around for 15, 20 years. It's unbelievable. I'm impressed.
Definitely working as a cohesive unit here as Chris Wilde is in perfect control. Suplex.
The fans are definitely behind this.
Oh, here we go. Going from Chris Wilde. He's going for a trifecta. With the trifecta. Into the cover. 1, 2. Devin Moore breaks it up.
Devin Moore comes in, breaks up the count. Devin Moore not happy with the referee Jimmy Hayes tonight. As Chris Wilde is working over. Here we go, big body slam. Jude in trouble now, big leg drop.
See, what's happening here is Chris Wilde.
A second one.
Tempo change. They're going against power, Bruce Ellis of the Gemini. When they tag in Chris Wilde, the tempo changes to a 50.
Sabotage comes in and breaks it up. I'm sorry to cut you off, Thunder. And you can see the way that Chris Wilde is cutting off the ring and keeping this young opponent, Jude, on the side of the Gemini Trojans. And here we go. Shoots him off. Beautiful over-the-shoulder T-bone suplex. 2 count. Jimmy Jacobs with a 2. Devin Moore interfering once again. Chris Wilde getting frustrated. And perhaps a young guy like Chris Wilde might lose his cool, but he can't afford to do that against Devin Moore and Sabotage. Beautiful flying headbutt off the top rope. Chris Wilde nailed it beautifully. The fans love it. Both men are down, though. Jimmy Hayes counting. He's up to 3. He's going for a cover 2. Chris Wilde almost pulled the victory out after that beautiful diving headbutt. Devin Moore jacking with the ref one more time.
You got to think Devin Moore and Sabotage meant to be in this matchup. Jude finally taking control over Chris Wilde. He might want to think about tagging out. He has taken a lot of punishment. Jude definitely might want to tag out. Spits in the back to the applied by Jude. How does Jude have to stay? That's what you talked about earlier. The stamina Jude still be in there.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about. These guys are a little bit giving up a little weight. But he's been in there.
Backbreaker. Impressive. That could definitely put him away. Jude needs to stop Joel Jack with the fence. Call for the cover. Here we go. 1, 2. This one's over. No!
2 count only. Unbelievable. And Jude finally makes a tag into the really fresh Devin Moore. And here comes Devin Moore. And our partner Rolling Thunder is apparently going to a cheesesteak shop, getting some kind of a, I don't know what he's doing here, but we have been joined right now by a man that's been around the Indies for a long time here, and he's here at American Championship Pro Wrestling. Let me introduce, ladies and gentlemen, Flex Wheeler. How you doing, Flex? How's it going, man?
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you guys. Watching these kids out here today is such a beautiful, beautiful thing. I've been in retirement for the last 5 years. I'm glad I'm in retirement, man. These guys are really killing each other all day.
Action has definitely picked up on the independent scene over the last 2 years. These guys are coming faster. These guys are coming much more furious, incredibly hungry, and some of these moves these guys pull off are sick.
Absolutely sick and just degenerates. Yeah, these guys love pain for a living. When I was in the business, we didn't do these things to our bodies because we wanted to work over and over again night after night. These guys have the life expectancy. I've been wrestling about 5 years. I did it for 11. These guys got to when you look at them people
Unbelievable moonsault, springboard, moonsault, 2 count, Jimmy Hayes.
Chuck, this far, Flex.
I tell you what.
Staying in retirement. This is ridiculous.
Flex Wheeler makes a definitely good point. These guys are going high flyers, high risk maneuvers. You never know what's going to happen, but they are fun to watch.
Yeah, absolutely fun to watch. They're entertainers, but they are extreme entertainers. They hurt. This stuff is not for the weak at heart. If you're sitting on your couch, stay on your couch. Don't attempt this at home, kids. Just watch it, enjoy it, and know that these guys are doing this not just for the money. They're doing this for the love of it.
Absolutely. Nice Northern Lights suplex a minute ago by Sabotage, trying to put away Chris Wild, who is in desperate need of a tag.
That's right, Chris Wild's been in there for a while now. He's got the young up-and-comer Sabotage. Like you said, he hit a beautiful Northern Lights, couldn't get the 3 count, and now he has Chris Wild, looks like beautiful reversal.
Out of desperation.
That's it. It's over. I think it's done. I think it's done. He's spent. After a move like that, he's done. He's got to go tag out to one of the big guys.
The crowd is definitely getting behind him here at ACPW. They wanted to tag in one of the Gemini Trojans.
Absolutely right. And you got to believe it's about 110 degrees in that ring. It's a hot summer day here in Philadelphia, Upland, Pennsylvania, American Championship Pro Wrestling. And here comes Devin Moore up the top. Oh, he goes for the double stomp. And look at the face, look at the intensity.
These kids, I'm watching. They're looking out here at me. They're telling me, stay where you are, old man. Stay behind the desk. Don't come out here. Because if you do, you might end up like him. And you know what? I'm staying right where I'm at.
But you know what, Flex Wheeler, being in retirement, it's just like the NFL, it's just like any other sport. You're home, you look in the mirror, and you finally figure out that you miss it. And what happens then?
I don't miss the pain, bro. The pain.
And here we go, the tag. Here he comes. Here comes the Gemini Trojans in. And a hot tag. Here they come, and they're beat down on Jude. It's a melee here. All 6 men in the ring. Devin Moore working to your right. Chris Wild. And there goes Jude. I believe it was Jeremy Trojan. Devin Moore just goes over the top rope. Jimmy Hayes needs to get control here.
Action spilled out to the floor.
Unbelievable.
Bodies are out there. Sabotage goes into the corner.
Unbelievable. Here he comes, Sabotage.
He's firing up. He's firing up.
And it looks like this young team of Sabotage, Devin Moore, and Jude are taking control. Irish whip. Jack ducks the clothesline. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. What a beautiful maneuver. Absolutely. It's been a pleasure, Frank. Clearly, guys. You guys have
The winners of your match.
Oh, but the Gemini Trojans.
And the Gemini Trojans.
Gemini Trojans taking advantage of the rookie Sabotage's mistake. Taking advantage of the Sabotage's mistake. Sabotage went for a clothesline. The Gemini Trojan walked underneath, caught the super kick, spun him around, picked him up, blockbuster from the top from his brother, followed immediately by an impactful splash from the top rope by Chris Wilde.
Join us here at the Underground, Upland, PA, 601 Upland Avenue, where you see all the major superstars of the ACPW. Come down, check us out.
For all ACPW merchandise and available show dates, join us at www.acpwrestling.com.